Hi there, Pash at Smartstudy Lab, where you learn about multiple research-backed, simple yet powerful smart study methods and a lot more to make your student life easier and more awesome. Here I tell you about proven smarter ways to study, where by using these methods you will learn more in less time and you will remember more for information and you will be able to score higher marks in your exams while studying lesser number of hours. So you will also be able to spend more time on your hobbies like playing sports or watching TV without affecting your studies. Lakhs of students around the world are already using these smarter ways to study. These are research backed. So I recommend that you also learn these methods, practice them, master them, and use them while you're studying. You will save thousands of hours of your study time. Before I start, don't forget to learn the other smarter ways to study that I've already covered in my earlier videos. Each video is short, to the point, and actionable. So let's start with today's topic, which is deepen your brain reserve through brain training. Well, having a deep brain reserve is like having a computer more powerful than you actually need. To improve your brain reserve, eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and maintain high levels of mental activity. Engage yourself in activities which force you to think and then act. Actively embrace problem solving and develop a learning attitude. Always be open to learning new things like learning a new musical instrument, learning a new language, seeing new places, and so on. Some students are born with a high IQ level, but that may not be sufficient if you do not challenge it or nurture it. Research shows that the human brain gets more powerful by staying active and by doing activities like solving crosswords, Sudoku, and playing chess. These brain activities help improve core skills that the brain uses to think, learn, remember, reason, and pay attention. Second, even trying to understand a map or trying to assemble furniture or trying to figure out how something works exercises the mind and hence keeps it healthy. Engaging your mind in such and similar activities builds a brain reserve which can prove to be very beneficial in improving your academic performance. Brain can be trained and developed by mental exercise. With advances in technology, it is now possible to boost brain function with the correct types of mental exercises done in a game format. The latest player on the brain function improvement scene is brain training, which promises genuine improvements to learning skills, working memory, and decision-making speed. Well, if you're wondering what brain training is, then brain training is delivered in the form of entertaining games designed to stimulate important areas of the brain associated with basic learning skills so that it can think with increased agility, generate more creative thoughts, and is ready to reason more logically. Remember, all these skills come in very handy during the exam time. The major benefit of brain training is possibly that students who undergo brain training do better in exams and ultimately at life, as their brains are well developed. Second, students who work in an effective brain training program develop the skills to be able to learn more efficiently. And students who are better prepared to learn are easier to teach. When learning skills of weaker students becomes stronger with brain training, academic achievement starts to catch up as well. Third, often brain games can be a fun way to drill facts and concepts into students' minds that need to be practiced, thereby improving motivation to study. 4. Brain training games are a great way to get students' mind off the stresses of their student life and have the added benefit of developing skills like visual discrimination and attention. 5. It can be difficult to find ways to sufficiently challenge the high-performing students, but brain training challenges even the high-performing students and keeps them motivated. While playing brain games, everyone eventually reaches a level where it is very challenging for them. 6. Brain training improves behavior. Since brain training is delivered in the form of interesting and challenging games, students look forward to their time on brain games and are often more cooperative or work harder on less appealing tasks because then they can get back to playing the game. 7. Brain games help develop a growth mindset in children. By growth mindset, I mean that students begin to understand that intelligence and talents can be developed and can be improved upon and are not purely genetic. And it also builds an attitude that takes mistakes as opportunities for growth. 9. It improves learning skills for students with learning disabilities. Brain training games help improve attention, working memory, processing speed, and other learning processes, enabling students to develop these skills to come to the level of normally developing students. Well, the best part about brain training is that it is beneficial for all ages, but there is only one downside. Brain training costs money and is expensive. But the thing is that if you can afford it, there are several websites which provide it to you, and you can even search for them or search for brain training institutes in your city. Smart students focus their effort in developing their brain reserve by playing quizzes, crosswords, Sudoku, etc., which are mostly available free and can be played anywhere. So now you know the secret. Go out, develop your brain, challenge your brain, play games like Sudoku, chess, crosswords, and see your learning improve day by day. That's all I wanted to talk about on brain training, so go out and do it. I've talked about many other smart study methods to get better marks in your exams while studying lesser number of hours. If you would like to know more about these smarter ways to study, then by all means subscribe to my channel Smart Study Lab and go ahead and watch the small, short, to the point and actionable videos on each smart study method. Well, if you felt that you learned something useful here, then by all means give this channel a like for your support, and also forward this channel or this video to your friends on social media and WhatsApp. Send me your comments if you have any, or feedback, suggestions, tips, anything that you want to say in the comments below. Well, next week I'm going to talk about another highly effective and proven smarter way to study that smart students and toppers and genius students follow to excel in their exams, and it is called as overlearning. Well, I'll talk up more about it in next week. So till then, stay blessed, stay grounded, study smarter. Thanks. Have a great rest of the week.